Welcome to Illo Talk. This is day 38 of 100 Days of Animation, where I spend 30 minutes every day, no matter what is going on, trying to finish my short film. It's the first time I've ever animated anything. I've never used After Effects before I've tried this, and so I'm learning the software as I go. And today, I made this six-legged, galloping, running, charging animation. I'll show you that in a minute. I also installed a giant screen for the projector I got the other day, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I'll show you both of those things, but before that, cue the intro music. What you're seeing here is my new screen. It's pretty awesome. It is huge. It goes in front of my fish tank, and the only thing that I need now is some sort of sound. I haven't quite figured that out yet. And my couch is on its way, and then it'll be pretty awesome. I kind of got hooked on Steam a little bit. I've never been in Steam before, and that is a time suck, but it is so cool.
What are you most excited about?
Video games!
Do you have anything else you want to say about the installation of your projector?
Yeah, it's huge. It's going to go, it's larger than my fish tank. It's going to go almost all the way across the wall. That's going to stay.
Right, ready for the magic to happen?
Yeah, here we go. That's really big. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome for video games.
Yeah, movies and stuff.
Yeah, so I basically just created a giant Nokia phone from 2006. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is I rigged up that character before, and now I'm going to use kind of the notes that I took from slow motion video on this gallop gate, and I'm going to try to get kind of the general feeling of that, and then I adjust it, what's going on. But the front legs are kind of cool because they have two different elbow joints, and the controls, I can move any number of those things, and it kind of moves stuff around, which is pretty fun. So anyway, that is kind of what I'm doing. But I wanted to talk about something that is kind of a personal pet peeve of mine while you're watching me rig this up. And that is when people assume that somebody who has worked super hard at something has like a natural gift or like an ability, like some magic fairy like floated down out of the sky and just bestowed upon them the ability to play the piano or to draw or something. And I don't actually believe in natural talent or gifts. Not that I don't believe that they exist. I just don't believe that they can get you very far. But say, for example, somebody that plays the piano. You hear somebody say, man, I wish I was that talented. Do you really wish you were that talented? Or, because if you did, you could go do that, That person probably sat down at 6 or 7 years old every day for an hour every day before they were allowed to go play, and took piano lessons until they were 12. And then they fell in love with it and started teaching themselves and writing their own compositions or whatever. But I mean, there are thousands and thousands of hours that have gone into that person's ability to play the piano. And so it kind of always bothers me when people say, oh, that person's so talented. Oh, I wish I had that gift. And it's like, that gift that you're calling it is the result of a huge amount of work. Now, there might be a propensity towards something. People, there are some people that are more prone towards certain activities or whatever. But I just think that there's too much credit given to the fates and the muses and all of these ideas that are outside of things that we can control. Well, I wasn't born to be an artist. I kind of think that's bullcrap. If you want to draw. If you want to learn how to do it, put in the time, put in the hours. If you want to learn how to animate, if you want to learn how to play the guitar, if you want to be an amazing whatever, you can go do that thing. There's nothing that's stopping you from being whatever you want. Now, there are certain physical limitations and stuff. Like, I'm not going to be in the NBA. I'm too old, and I'm too short, and I'm too slow. But that doesn't mean that I can't be physically active or whatever. Anyway, a lot of this just comes from, this idea of motivation. People will say things like, I wish I was that motivated to work hard. Motivation comes after work. You work hard, and that motivates you. You're not motivated to work hard. You decide to work hard, and then you gain motivation from the results of your efforts. And then you were able to continue to work hard. But, kind of that whole idea of faith precedes the miracle. I think work precedes the motivation. And, work precedes the talent. And so I think that you, given enough focused effort, whether that be passion projects, whether you're going to start, making a product, whether you're going to spend a certain amount of time every day for a period of time doing something or whatever, that's where talent comes from. That's where gifts come from. It's not this fairy tale idea of just some people are born to be musicians and some people are born to be whatever. I think that's a little bit, but that just gives you a vector, that gives you a direction, a place to start from. It doesn't determine your ability or your work. So anyway, the next time you think, man, that guy can really draw, or that girl can really play, or she's so fast or whatever, I want you to think about like how that came to be, because in most situations it is the result of focused effort, not happenstance. And so anyway, so there's that. So those legs are rigged and they gallop now, and I'm just going to add the body and the head and everything else. So that was pretty fun. I like how this turned out. I'm glad I redid it. I'm not going to cut corners in the future because I wasted 2 nights redoing stuff that I cut corners on. So in any case, this is day 38 of 100 days of animation, and I am Cory Kerr. You can catch my stuff at kuretake.com, and I'm on the Twitters and the Instagrams and the other things where the kids are and they do the stuff, and I share some things like that. And I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm still curious on, like passion projects and what you're working on. And I'll leave you with this question. Seems like everybody on YouTube leaves everybody with a question. What is it that you wish you had? What ability, what skill, what goal, what attainment, what achievement? What is it you wish you had? And then what are you going to do about it? Because it's up to you to go get it and make it happen. And that's that. Kind of a self-help episode of Illo Talk here. Anyway. So that's it. So enjoy the rigged legs running while the music plays us out.